Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. And you know the drill, do it all, I guess. Subscribe, like the video if you have already subscribed. Thank you so much. Welcome back again to my channel, and if you haven't, please do it. It would help me a lot. You know what, let's jump right into the videos. So the thing I want to talk to you guys about is that once upon a time I used to be a fighter. I used to be someone who believed that if I would just put in more efforts, if I would just make myself better, if I would work hard, talk more, get more training, or study more, or just hustle more. It can be a thing that I want to achieve, or it can be a person, or it can be a relationship, a bond that I want to make better. I would just think about it as something that I am bad at, and I would just focus only on improving myself. But after years of doing the same thing over and over again, I think I have now turned into a person who just simply leaves, and this is a video about it. Okay, so I think we should just trace the beginning of where all this started. In my opinion, I think I know my life and you know yours, but this is what I have concluded by overthinking about it a lot. I am an overthinker. Who isn't, I guess. So, according to me, I think all of this started back since I was like a young girl. I have always been taught to like work hard, study more, and my parents have always been very kind, very providing, and they have taught me all the things that I need to do to be excellent at a certain task or a certain job, or at a certain subject. I have done it all the time, and I think this certain habit of me have developed this one perfectionist point of view to my life, or maybe you can say that I just could not think a certain thing was not achievable by me. So if I would fail at something, or it can be a relationship, or it can be a friendship, or it can be any subject, I would just completely get offended, like how am I not understanding this, and I would work hard and just achieve it. And this fighting mentality gave me a nice boost of ego. It gave me happiness, it pushed me, it has shown me how to be disciplined at something, how to be consistent, how to be determined. But I'm not going to lie, it also led to burnout or resentment towards myself, maybe exhaustion sometimes, or just a bad mental health, because in these states of fighting I would just ignore all my personal needs. I would just fight, and if there is a certain thing that I need, I would just get it. There is no other option. And this transition that I had from being a fighter to being a leaver, it actually did not happen overnight. It was a lot of incidents, and all these incidents pushed me a little bit closer to this realization phase, where the most important thing that I did realize was some battles were just not worth fighting for. Some people are just not worth all the energy you put into the relationship or the friendship, or sometimes leaving is the bravest thing you can do, and you should not overthink about it. It does not make you weak, instead it makes you very strong. And that was the most important realization I have had through this journey. This journey, or this transition that I mentioned about being a fighter, or a person who invests so much energy into making something better, to just being a leaver or someone who walks away, it has not been very easy. It has taken a toll on my mental health, because sometimes you let some things go, and then later when you get depressed again, by depressed I mean when I'm having my period again, or the week before I get my period, it is hell. So whenever I'm in that phase again, I overthink about stuff that I did let go, and sometimes I feel like I was so stupid for letting stuff go, and I should have stayed, I should have worked hard. And the stupid mindset that people make about the more you work hard for something, the better the fruit is going to taste, or something, the sweet fruit or something. Oh god, I just buffered a little over there. but I've lost my belief in that certain mindset, and I've just learned to leave some things in the past and listen to this very closely. The stuff that I left in my past made space for more stuff to come in my life, more space for me to learn something new, more space for me to get a new educational degree or get new friends or not being stuck in a certain mindset. Now, this certain mindset can be different when it comes to people and when it comes to achieving certain things, and that can be very confusing. But when it comes to leaving things behind, this attitude or this mindset about not fighting yourself to achieve something can redefine your perspective about success. It can redefine what your goals are. It can redefine what peace of mind truly means to you. And when it comes to people and relationships and bonds, it can be with family, it can be boyfriends or girlfriends, or it can be friendships in general. You just have to leave toxic bubbles. By bubbles I mean scenarios or situations or cases. You just cannot be in a toxic bubble. Some people have a toxic bubble built around them, and we just cannot do anything about it. And even if you like that person very much, sometimes you just have to leave that person in your past, because trust me, being around them, you will get dragged into that toxic bubble, and you as having a nice bubble, it can pollute your bubble as well. And it may not pollute you for life. You can always heal from it. You can clean your own bubble, but why even waste time is what I mean. If you have experienced some person or people like this in your past, it is okay. Everything happens in life for a reason, and everything is a learning experience. We can overthink about it, even I overthink about it. But trust me, leaving scenarios is very, very easy than fighting for what's right or fighting for what you want the situation to look like. A huge part of wanting this kind of mindset is recognizing situations easily. If you are an overthinker like I am, I pick up on energy pretty easily. I am much more aware about situations and how to tackle situations, how to maybe, for example, if someone is pointing out my insecurities, how to react over it, or if I do not want to react or anything. This mindset develops over time. I am now 22 years old. I think 22 years is the time I took to fit in this mindset. Or maybe not. Maybe I will make some more mistakes in the future, but who knows, right? So I guess that's it. That was the video. Thank you so much if you have subscribed, and if you haven't, please subscribe. Thanks for your support, and like the video if you love it. Comment any of your thoughts. I am open to get video suggestions or anything at this moment. Thank you so much.